Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Susanna and welcome back to today's video. So guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you all are very okay this morning. It's another day, right? So if you're still okay and still breathing, thank God for giving you another day, making you see another day. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe, and also tell your friends to tell a friend to subscribe to the channel. And if you're my returning subscriber, please, thank you for coming back to watch my videos and also liking, and continue liking the videos. At least like a video. It's just seconds to like a video and it is free. It won't charge you anything. So thank you so much. I'm so happy on the road to 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. Please continue sharing my videos, okay? So guys, today's video I'm actually going to be talking about my story, how I started, how I came to this where I am now. And yeah, as you can see, this place, it's a place for, this is a school, the office for the school, for the college here, the Master Empowerment Center, and I'm the receptionist. So let me tell you guys how all this started, how I left what I was doing and then came here where I am now. Okay, so this is how it started, guys. It's a little bit a story, but at least you have to listen to it, okay? And I know one day one of you at least can learn something from this, okay? So this is how it started. This year, okay, let's say last year. Let's start with last year. When I went to Uganda, I came back because I left my job when I was going back to my country because I had taken long without seeing my mom. So I decided, let me go and see my mom. It's already going to Christmas. Let me just go and see my mom and then I'll come back. But the job had already quit because they were giving me just 1 week and I'd taken a long time without seeing my mom. So I told them, it's okay, since we are going for Christmas, I'm going actually for long holidays and I don't think whether I'll come back very soon. Let me just go and have some time with my people in Uganda. So as I went, I stayed with my mom and then I came back to Kenya, to my auntie. When I came here, I had no job. I was jobless. I was just like that, you know. So I thought of starting selling clothes. I started selling clothes. Also, it was not that moving, or maybe because I was just starting it for the first time. Yeah, it was not that catching up with me, and I quit. I started looking for jobs again. I looked for the jobs until I got one job in Ruiru. After dropping applications, so many applications, I dropped in many offices, in many hotels, restaurants, shops, all in vain. I was told that we will call you. So I was just patient for that, and I couldn't lose hope because I was in my mind I had maybe one day, one time I'll be called, but then I was running out of money, and I was totally running out of money, and I have nobody else again to ask for money. By that time I had no boyfriend, remember. My auntie is hustling so hard because we are so many in the house, and there was a lot of things happening. So I got a job in Ruiru, and that company was for mail, postal mail. Okay, it was called Esena maize mill. It was for Indian man. So there we used to go for. I used to go there every morning by 7. I have to be at the gate. We are so many, and we have to reach there by 7. I leave githurai around 5 na kitu hapo, 5 something, and wake up, dress. That is the time I wake up and bathe, dress up and go, because these matatus stop on the way, and you know they take long to get the customers to fill in so it can move. So it was a little bit hard for me. I have to wake up early and prepare myself and go to Ruiru at least by 7. 7 gets me at the gate, or maybe 7:30 gets me at the gate, because that was the accepted time. Okay, when it reaches 7:40, you're going to have punishment. It's either your money can be deducted that for that day. They note it down and they deduct it when they're giving you their money. So it was literally tricky. So I worked there for like 1 month, until I got some problems with one of the worker, and she was actually not in good terms with me, and I did not understand why. She was looking at me in a bad way, and she was ever calculating the time that I reached to the gate, and the time when we used to be given food there. But then the food was it was said when you're satisfied, the leftovers you don't pour it, so you keep it somewhere, or maybe someone else can eat. But then, you know guys, there's that leftover that you've eaten the whole food and it is looking very bad, and there is no way you can give to someone else to eat that food. You see how weird it can be to give somebody to eat the food that you've already touched everywhere. It is so weird. So for me, I used not to give out my food. When it remains too small, I can just throw it to the dustbin. Okay, so every day. So that girl was noting me every day until she reported me to the boss. But Susan likes pouring food every day. She pours food when she gets satisfied. She never follows the rules that you said, things like that. So I got warned for the first time, and for the second time it became too much, until she shouted at me at the workplace. You know, for me, I don't actually like being shouted at for something small. I kept quiet. I was forgiven for that time again, until the day then when I came late. But then I was very tired the day before. When I left the job, I was very tired because I had a lot. We did a lot of work that day. Karibu. So like I said, that day when we left home, we were so tired. You know, that work was just for standing, packing the bags, you know, the maize meal, the portion, packing it of 2 kgs, of 1 kgs into the cartons, big cartons, and then arranging it up on line so that when the lorry comes and just takes them, it was very hard, you know. And we used not to sit. The only time you sit is the time when you're out for lunch. That was the time we can sit. It was very, very hard, guys. So that day I came home, and also when I come home, I need to do the housework. Remember, we leave the workplace around 5. From Ruiru up to here, sometimes the matatus can delay. I can reach here around 6 na kitu, 6 something, up to home, and then I find the plates are not washed, I'm the one to wash and start all the stuff. So that day I was very tired. I woke up, I reached to, the day, in the morning when I woke up, it was already 6. So starting again to take a shower, etc., it was too late for me. I reached to work around 7:40. 7:40, I got the boss was already at the gate. Oh, I was just stopped there and I was told to go back home. You see, no mercy. With Indians, working with Indians, they have no mercy. They will just tell you face to face. They don't fear to tell you the truth. So I was told to go home. I tried to apologize to him. He didn't. He actually refused all that. I was like, it's fine. After all, inside there, some people did not like me, and it's fine. First, my friend was fired also from the job. Now, me also, I'm fired. I was like, let it just be. It's okay. So I moved back home. Back home, starting again to work to look for jobs was very hard for me. I tried and tried. It was hard for me. No jobs to be found. Nobody to. Guys, it was very hard for me until I started selling watermelon. I got that idea, so I borrowed one of my friend the bucket, that bucket for melon, as in if you have ever seen someone selling watermelon. So I borrowed one of my friend that bucket, and then I told her, let me just use it for today. Tomorrow I will buy mine. So I went to githurai. I bought watermelon for 150 Kenyan shillings, 150 bob. I started now moving with it. First time when I left githurai, sloping down there, Manguo, that side of Manguo, I finished my watermelon before 12 in the afternoon. It got finished, and in total I got 300 bob. Yeah, 300 bob Kenyan shillings. So I got that money. I got a profit of 150 with my capital of 150. So now I bought my bucket, then I used again that same capital of 150. The next day I went and I bought again another watermelon. The next day I went and bought again another watermelon. So I started selling watermelon. I sold watermelon for like 1 month. I'd saved some of my money. I'm supposed to eat that money. I'm supposed to buy oil with that money, pads with that money, shoes for that money. I don't have this. I'm supposed to use that money. Nobody to tell. So, like I said, I sold melon for like 1 month, and actually that money helped me to sustain my needs, and yeah, it really helped me until I got a job here at the institute where I was studying before, here at the Master Empowerment Center. It all takes patience anyway. I was called by the director of the Master Empowerment Center. She told me to come to the office, and we talked. So when I came, she told me I I saw that you don't have a job. Then I told her, yes, I don't have a job for now. I'm just hustling, selling watermelon. So she told me, can you do the work here as a receptionist? So I said, fine, I'll do that. She told me I can do that as attachment, and she'll be giving me something little. Then I was like, I'll really appreciate if you give me that opportunity. Even though it is little, it's better than moving under the sun every day, guys. You can move under the sun. That experience is too hard. Those guys really go through a lot. Those people, those hawkers, they go through a lot. Selling those things at the road with too much sun, you sweat, you turn blue.